Your tap water could be getting much harder in coming months. Phil Lindeman with Krystal 93 News. Climax Molybdenum wants to raise the legal limit of its namesake mineral in local drinking water by 40 times, and Grand County commissioners aren't sure what to do about the request. The Sky High News reports that officials with the mine, which operates on the southern edge of Summit County past Copper Mountain, presented the request this week. The company wants to change the allowable limit across the state from 210 micrograms per liter to nearly 9,000 micrograms per liter. The report didn't include a reason for the request. Molybdenum is a free element used in steel alloys and superalloys. Ingesting more than 5,000 milligrams, not micrograms, at once can be lethal. The state will make a decision about the allowable limit in December. Police on the Front Range say 3 men died yesterday after their car veered off a road and into a lake in Greeley. The Associated Press reports that witnesses saw the car speed off the road just before 6 a.m. The lake is surrounded by a 50-foot embankment, and so fire department divers couldn't reach the car or the lake itself for about 30 minutes after the crash. 2 people were pulled from the water about an hour later, and a third person was discovered a half hour after that. Local police say the car was reported stolen from nearby Evans earlier this month. The men have not been identified. For a cool $4.7 million, the Boulder Valley Velodrome could be all yours. After a decade of planning and just 3 years in operation, the Denver Post reports that both owners at the indoor cycling facility are moving on. The two hope they can sell to investors who will keep cycling alive at the 250-foot oval, and so do the users. The Velodrome has hundreds of members, including more than a dozen who have won medals at national and international cycling events. Yet again, log burning operations are happening at A Basin today. Smoke and fire might be visible from the controlled burns. There's no need to call the fire department. Yesterday, we launched Boomtown, a week-long series that looks at 5 major issues facing Summit County as Colorado's population booms. Today, we dig into the next issue, water, from a new water treatment facility that's long overdue in Breckenridge to the big bad reservoir of them all, Lake Dillon. Tune in today at 4 and 5 p.m. for part 2 of the Boomtown series. And if you missed part 1 yesterday, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll get instant access to every newscast you miss on the airwaves. Just search Krystal 93 on YouTube and subscribe for local news anytime, anywhere. In baseball tonight, the first game of the 2017 World Series happens when the Houston Astros face the LA Dodgers. The Dodgers are making their first appearance since 1988. First pitch is 6 p.m. on Fox. And first pitch temperatures are expected to nearly break 100 degrees. In local sports, it's rivalry night on the volleyball court when Summit High heads to Battle Mountain. Game time is 6:30 p.m. in Edwards. And the soccer standings are nearly final, yet Summit will just barely miss the cut. The boys ended the season 8-7 overall with a 6-6 record in the 4A Western Slope. Battle Mountain and Steamboat finished in the top 2, and they will begin playoffs tomorrow. Phil Lindeman on Krystal 93 News.